Hey folks, Jay Barino here, continuing StarCraft Mass Recall, a StarCraft Brood War remake, and StarCraft 2. We're going to be starting the Brood War campaigns now after taking a short break. And I'm glad that I did, because the Fall and the Stand are both Protoss campaigns, and I didn't want to suffer from any Protoss fatigue, which I think I started to in my last 5.2 playthroughs, so I think that was a good break. Got to play a lot of awesome maps in the meantime. The nefarious Zerg Overmind has been destroyed, and the Protoss homeworld of Aiur now lies in smoking ruin. As the executor of the remaining Protoss forces, you must now attempt to reunite your beleaguered people and save them from the ravenous Zerg, who still roam mindlessly across the blackened fields of Aiur. I believe the Brood War opening cinematic has been moved to the beginning of the Iron Fist in Mass Recall, and honestly, I think it makes a little more sense there anyway.
Greetings, Executor. Though we all grieve for the loss of mighty Tassadar, we must find the resolve to carry on. He sacrificed himself to destroy the Overmind, but many Zerg still rage across our ruined homeworld. Without the Conclave to lead us, or the protection of our great fleets, it seems we must fend for ourselves.
Aldaris is correct, Executor. As we have both seen, the Zerg will not halt their rampage until every last one of us is dead. I suggest that we retreat to our last functional warp gate and travel to where the Zerg cannot follow us.
With all due respect, Zeratul, the Protoss do not run from their enemies. Aiur is our homeworld. It is here that we shall make our stand.
Just as your Conclave did. They are dead now, Aldaris. Dead because they allowed their pride to blind their reason. Only if we learn from their mistakes can we live to avenge them. Now, Executor, I know of a place where we can find solace. It is Shakuras, the secret homeworld of my people, the Dark Templar.
Your people? We would be seen as tyrants to them. Why would they shelter us?
Have I not pledged myself to your cause? Not all beings are as unforgiving as your lamented Conclave, Aldaris.
You are right, of course. Executor, Zeratul shall find us passage to the Warp Gate. After the gate has been secured, Phoenix and the new Praetor Artanis shall lead our surviving brethren to Shakuras.
Executor, I am Artanis. Though I have only recently been appointed Praetor, you can trust that I will uphold the honor and traditions of the Templar.
We shall see.
Hey boys, mind if we tag along? I figure heading anywhere has got to be better than staying here with the Zerg.
Commander Reno, as ever, your assistance is appreciated. We would be honored if you joined us.
How polite, Zeratul. What a guy. Alright, so we're still continuing on hard difficulty. I want to point out that I did upgrade to the latest version, which fixed a few bugs that people were pointing out. Specifically, shield batteries will not heal buildings anymore. I didn't rely on it, but I definitely abused that a lot in the fall campaign. So we'll see if we can get away with this without any problems. Alright. Kalai staging area, Aiur. This is strictly a micromap. I'm not sure what the difference will be like on hard difficulty, probably just more enemy units, or maybe less allied units, I'm not sure. Alright, Zeratul, what you got for me? 100 damage, that's what he's got for me, let's go! Okay, we got a character profile, Artanis, this is cool, you can pause the video and read that if you would like.
So be it.
I went ahead and I hotkeyed Zeratul. Let's pick off some of those Scourge, get them!
We should destroy these Nidus canals, so as to stem the flow of Zerg reinforcements through them.
Okay, so I do like to send Zeratul in to kill the canals. There is an Overlord, which really doesn't concern me. I mean, they can spot Zeratul, sure, but that's really not a big deal. We're gonna get away with this without losing any shields on any units, which is a pretty nice thing. I like the Nidus canals that they're using now. I mean, they still die like Nidus worms. This is a really cool model. Was that what the model was in the original? Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. I'm really not sure. I think maybe it has to do with the fact that one of mine never died. I'm not sure. Okay, so let's go. Gotta get in here. Dragoon, 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 Dragoon. Okay, Zeratul, get in there. Really didn't want to lose a Dragoon too early here. We might as well kill as many Overlords as we can. There's a ton of detection all over this map, so even if you kill Overlords, they're probably going to spot you eventually anyway. Alrighty, let's quick save now. I quick save a lot on micro maps, specifically because of Into the Fire. What a fun map. Okay, let's come up here and destroy this as well. Get rid of as much as we can here. It looks like we... Okay. I had thought maybe we could get away with destroying this. I mean, Zeratul can really take a beating. So that's really, really nice. Zeratul just hit the Nidus Canals. That's all you have to do. Okay, that one was like a host Nidus Canal or Nidus Worm. Interesting. And again, I don't know if the Zerg are producing Overlords, but if we can... I mean, as many as we can kill now, the better, I suppose. I think we're close to that Zealot who's going to lead us to a butt ton of other ones. So I'm going to quick save because we want to try to salvage as many of those as possible. Yeah, let's go.
There is no time to waste. We must join our brethren in battle.
I'm going to get down here right away. Attack. I want to get Zeratul through here as soon as possible. Really, though, because I want to start destroying the Nidus Canals because there are a bunch of Hydralisks coming out of these ones in the back. We got to get rid of those. I mean, they'll be able to spot me. That's okay. We're going to come out of this maybe with less units than we went into it with. Maybe we'll gain a couple Zealots. And I think it's meant to be almost more of a cinematic thing than anything else. I mean, we're going to lose. We were destined to lose a lot there. I always try to rush down there to try to save some. What I could have done is back the Zealots up. And, I mean, there's really no good choke point. You could pull him back here, but then you won't really have a good opportunity to get Zeratul back there without getting killed to kill the Nidus Canals. And then the enemy would just clump up. So that's just sort of what we would have had to do there. We saved some Zealots. We saved enough Zealots that came out with a net positive, I think. Hopefully I don't miss any units to pick up. There's some Dragoons up here. That's nice. Ignore that Hydralisk. Kill the Scourge. Save a carrier. Okay, and there's some Zealots somewhere down here attacking an Ultralisk or something foolish like that, so let's get down there, try to save them. Okay, Zeratul, get in there. You guys back out. You guys just back out. Let the fresh Zealots come in. Or rather, the battle-hardened ones with more shields. Okay, I'm just going to keep leading with Zeratul. We're going to be coming up on a shield generator here. This is actually quite a short mission. We're already, I would say, halfway done with it. Okay, there's an Ultralisk. Try to save some of these fellas. Save some. I'm trying to back out the weakened Zealots. I really wish that Zeratul would get up here. I think maybe we only lost one Zealot, but a lot of... Oh, two Zealots now. We may have lost more than that. I think my micro attempts there just made everything worse. Okay, somewhere we can get some more Zealots in here. I think they're right at the top of this section. There we go. I get out of there. Lead with Zeratul. Just kill these things so fast.
It is good to see more of our brethren on the battlefield.
So when Zeratul says that, that means you found all of the rescuable Protoss in the first section of the map, which is good. There's another group that we're going to get up here pretty soon. Let's see if we can get some free damage there, back him out. Let's do the same thing. You know what? Yeah, attack Zeratul again. We're coming upon a shield battery cluster here pretty soon, where we will be able to heal specifically Zeratul's shields, but also everyone else's. Okay, lovely. I think I may hotkey the Dragoons separately also, because in case we need to snipe Guardians or Mutalisks or something in particular, an air unit of some kind. Okay.
This is all that remains of our forces in this province. We have found the location of the warp gate, but there is a sizable Zerg force blocking the way.
I like the warp gate model. I really love the High Templar portrait with the retro mod too. Very, very cool. Let's go ahead and hotkey these. Move on Zeratul up here. These should, yeah, automatically heal him. Move all these units in here. Not too many of them need shields to be healed. These High Templar are going to be quite useful. Going to be quite useful, I'd say. We have got a decent chunk of Dragoons now. We're going to definitely not make these fellas into an Archon. Okay, so get Zeratul in the front along with the Zealots. We're going to quick save. And let's clump these fellas up. And I think this is the order. We don't want to lead with the Archon just because it'll get focused down. There's a ton of Hydralisks There's a ton of Hydralisks. Interesting, the Archon is hovering, so if you notice, if I hit stop, he's kind of, he decelerates significantly before stopping, similar to a flying unit. It's kind of neat. Okay, so let's get on in here. Again, there's going to be a butt ton of Hydralisks. And an Ultralisk, apparently. Okay, so throw down some Storms in the back here. Murder those Hydralisks. Well, I think I ended up storming my own Zealots more than anything else there, but that's... Ultimately, that's okay. You know, I'm not happy with it, but it's okay. I could backtrack to the shield generators, but we're not min-maxing right now. All right, we're on our way to the warp gate. We're trying to escape. Got a chunk of units down here. Let's do this. Well, we got maybe three. Maybe we got like 3 Zerglings with that. Was it worth it? You decide. All right, you can ignore that. Don't worry about that, Archon. He's not gonna bother us too much. Okay. I don't really feel comfortable storming anywhere on in this situation right now, to be honest. I'm gonna kill my own Zealots if I do. Big old group of Zerglings popping out constantly. Let's make sure our High Templars stay in the back. Each of them has a storm left in them, so we want to make sure we hold on to that. These Zerglings just keep spawning from here. Let's throw down a storm in the back. That's what needed to happen. Now is the storm. We've already lost an okay chunk of our units. A lot of the Zealots have gone down. And we still have an okay portion of the map to push through here to get over to where we need to go. Let's throw a storm down in the back. That's our last storm. So you guys are going to be an Archon. That might have been the last Nidus Canal that we have to deal with. There might be one more. An extra Archon really is not going to hurt because all of our Zealots are about to die, so... Again, it may just be that the enemies spawn more aggressively out of the Nidus Canals on hard difficulty. That's what I'm suspecting. Because for the most part, in terms of enemy count, like just pre-placed enemies, it's matching pretty much exactly the original mission, which is what Mass Recall is supposed to basically be, right? So it's really impressive. All right, I'm just going to bolt straight for the warp gate.
Executor, I have located the warp gate. We must hurry and evacuate the colonized survivors before the Zerg return.
Okay, let's get everyone in here. I'm actually going to leave Zeratul behind for a brief moment because I want to get everyone through. I want to get everyone through that I can.
Just worry about getting your people through the gate, Executor. Phoenix and I will hang back and protect our flank until everyone is through.
Okay, let's do it. Jim Raynor and Phoenix. Not the heroes we deserve, but the ones we need right now. All right, mission 1 of Brood War completed. God bless you. All right, looking good. Good survival rate, starting off our Protoss stats the way that I want to see them. All right, great. Well, when we come back, only 11 minutes. It's gonna be like a 10-minute video. All right. Well, I'm not gonna release 2 in the same day. I'm sorry. I got a lot to record before traveling for the holidays, so you get a 9 to 10 minute video today. Pardon me. Got a lot of other series being released too. I hope you enjoy those. Take up some of your viewing entertainment experience, hopefully. Alrighty, well, this has been Jay Barino. Thanks so much for watching. When we come back, we'll continue this campaign. Hope you're